What up, gang? How you guys doing today, man? As always, just checking in, making sure my audio is doing okay, gang. Great, great. What up, Cortez, TML, Zach, Pal Fam, Rye Guy? What up, Ron, Jazza, BL Trades, man? What's going on, gang? Let's see, what are we working with here? Just passed your first 10 for eval, JTP. Let's go, man. That's awesome, dude. Which one did you get again? Did you get the origin ones? Right, boys. What up, what up? Ah, you got the daily. Nice. I mean, you know, honestly, I think you can't really argue the origins. The origin's pretty solid. And I say the origin because, like, it's got the largest drawdown, no daily loss limit. Honestly, the rules are pretty loosey-goosey for the most part. Like, it's pretty... Like, it's the one to go for, in my personal opinion. The daily payouts sound exciting, right? Because you obviously get paid on the daily. But if you think about overarchingly, if you really want to maximize your payouts, the one that's going to get you the most over the course of time is likely going to be the origin accounts. The instant fundeds are pretty goated though, guys. The instant funded are goated. And the reason why I say that is because I think it's the only, and you guys can totally obviously tell me if I'm wrong, because I haven't looked at too many of the other ones, but I think it's the only prop firm today that offers a 25% consistency rule with no payout window, which basically means that, like, again, I'm not encouraging us to do this, but if you hit your profit target like 4 trading days, you can get paid out in 4 days with an instant funded account. Like, I don't know where else you can get that anywhere else, to be honest. So, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I think the origin is like the best, like, bang for your buck, you know, does what you need it to do. I did the daily one when I started. Well, I did all 3. I went all 3, right? And I did the daily the most because I've been so used to TPT, I wanted to see what I could do with it. So that's kind of why I went that route. But I technically have all 3. I have an instant funded, an origin, and I have daily payout as well. So. Baljeet, that's amazing. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear it. Does it have a buffer? Yeah, I mean, everything has a buffer. So yes, there's always gonna be a buffer. I don't know if there's any props out there that don't. And I always find it skeptical. I think that if, like, a prop that doesn't have the whatchamacall buffer, then it's kind of skeptical on, like, whether or not they could even, like, last or survive, you know what I mean? As a business. Erwin, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Tony Gold, what's up, man? Trade WAP, Andrea, hello. Home Depot, what's cracking, homie? Yeah, K-Coop, I know what you mean. I guess it's all preference, right? Like, I've always used TradingView, and I actually prefer TradingView, so it kind of, like, fits my groove, right? Like, especially, like, people who like to copy trade, but have always been skeptical to use Tradeovate's copy trader because they like to trade on TradingView. I think StoneX does the best of both worlds, right? You can copy trade through the dashboard with StoneX, right? So that's pretty hard to beat. JTP, yeah. Well, so the first time I traded those daily accounts, I wasn't even really thinking. I don't know why. For some odd reason, I thought the target was higher. So I actually did 2K on one of the accounts, and then I'm like, oh crap, I only needed 1K. So I kind of overshot. But yeah, if I were you, I personally would just do just exactly what you need, because if your goal is to just get a payout out of them, then why risk more? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. That'd be my 2 cents on that. Hey, pretty close trade, Buljeet. That's awesome. What's up, William? Andrew, good to see you, man. 50K, what's the buffer to get payout? Because I don't see in the FAQs. King Milton, are you referring to it? Everything should be there actually, but I can answer your question. That's no problem. Are you asking for what the 50K daily payout account, King Milton? Just to confirm. When did I get into this trade? Literally 16 minutes before the stream started. Trading view lags. Okay. I mean, I honestly, K-Coop, I haven't really had a lot of issues, man. Like, if there was any lag on TradingView, it would have been TradeAvate would have been the same thing for me. At least that's from my experience. If they don't have a buffer payout policy, if 50% of the profits made are allowed to be withdrawn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Trade well. I wish I was more familiar with trading on TB. I mean, just a little bit of practice, man. I mean, I've been trading on TradingView forever, so like, it's hard for me to move away from it. AJ, nice. I mean, technically, I started this with 2 contracts, and I trimmed one of the 2 minis already for 2R. So this last one, and I'm just kind of holding for full TP here. If we start pulling back, though, I don't mind moving my stop loss, obviously, in. Yeah, I don't mind moving my stop loss in, but I'd like to see this through, though, man. I'd like to see this through. Yeah. Right now, Zach 10-4 works with StoneX only. No TradingView at this time. Does the slight data delay on TradingView chart bother you at all? I don't have issues, man. I honestly don't. So I'm gonna say no. Can you explain the maximum loss amount on Top Step Express funded account? Is it possible to have an account balance of 57K so you can lose 7K plus 2 maximum loss limit? Jin Kyoshi, in your exact example, I believe they have a daily loss limit regardless. So the max loss limit is basically what they're saying is when you blow it. So if you're a balance at 57K, in order to blow the account, you have to lose 7K. The moment you get above the buffer, so the 52, you lose that 2K buffer. So that 2K is gone. So if your balance is 57, your blow up spot is 50K. But again, and that's based on your max loss. You got to also remember that your daily loss limit is $1,000 on those accounts, which is honestly the reason why I don't like trading them. Again, my preference of trading, right? So, all right, we're about to hit TP here, guys. Are we going to get ticked out again, guys? Oh, right on. Let's go. All right. So, guys, just so you guys know, that trade right there, I trimmed for 2R for 1 mini, and that last mini I held all the way through, and that was an 8R trade basically on that last contract. And so this was done on my TPT Pro account, the one that I said yesterday that I had literally just withdrawn a max payout on. I just locked in more profits. How much did I lock in there? I'm at $2,600 on the day, guys. That's another TPT daily payout locked in right there. Martin Suarez, I will go over the trade review. Don't you worry. I will talk about all the trades later on. I usually just wait, and I guess, you know what? I'll go back to what I used to do. NQ and GC chart review. 10:15 p.m. PST. I'll go through the chart review in a bit, gang. Okay? Yeah, exactly, JTP. Don't risk more than you need to, bro. iPhone 2, baby. What's up, going? Interesting. Yeah, you know what? I've done market orders before too. I don't know. King Milton, I know. Your question I was asking is, are you referring to the origin account, or are you referring to the daily loss accounts? So usually the buffer on those accounts, King Milton, is $2,600 as the buffer. So it's like $100 over the original drawdown. So generally in every prop firm that you trade with, whatever your drawdown is, that's your buffer, right? So if you have a $2,000 drawdown, then it's most likely a $2,000 buffer. If you have a $2,500 drawdown, then it's a $2,500 buffer. Hopefully that helps, King Milton. That's usually the case with all prop firms, by the way. Globex is just Globex, Alex EM0219. But in terms of all the other stuff, that's me manually marking the charts. I get that question asked a lot. There's basically support and resistance spots on larger time frames. Max pay on, no man, TPT, assuming that you've got over the buffer on day 1, and let's just say you're trading day 2 now, the max payout that you can get before you like hit the limiter is just under 10K. Can we request a full profit request of 50K Pro on Lucid? I don't think so. There's still a cap to how much you can pull from that. The benefit to the Pro account is that when you move live, you can extract a larger portion of that balance over to live. What's the best way to learn how to trade, my man? I mean, you know what? To each their own. There's so many ways. I'm hoping that watching these streams have been helping, to be honest. Devon, good to see you, man. Odessia, hello, hello. Armando Hernandez. I would say, for me, it depends on the account that I'm using, to be honest. But I trade minis naturally, so I don't change that too much. What's going on, Yacht? I've had my TPT live accounts before. I don't last too long with them. Like, as in, like, if I can get a week or 2 out of them, then that's pretty much it. Because again, I treat them the same way I treat props. I don't try to build the account. I take payouts wherever I can. I will do a trade recap as usual, guys. I will. Don't worry. Yours is 28.860. I didn't want to do the 860 earlier, Zach, because I had a channel there. Well, not a channel, sorry, I should say. I had a structural spot that I was watching there. As I mentioned already, channels, spots, all that stuff, larger time frame, support and resistance. J Cab, you requested your TPT payout. Congratulations, brother. Way to go, dude. Is that Nasdaq? Yeah, this is the NQ, guys. Yes, TPT is one of the few prop firms that you're allowed to trade live as Canadian. I've never touched Futures Leak. Can't speak to that one. Dent Side. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome in. Good to have you here, man. My name's Alan, by the way. I'm the pre-London host, Project 365. I will go through the chart review, guys, in about 2 minutes here, guys. Al Brooks was the content that I read. So my introduction to the idea of price action was Jake Ricci himself. The curiosity of me is like, I have a very diagnostic mindset just for my business days and my corporate days. I want more. I want to learn more. Like Jake kind of got me so interested in price that I started to really fall in love with the concepts and the ideas. And so I started reading a lot of different books, and Al Brooks is definitely obviously the GOAT of price action. And over the course of time, just kind of trial and error and reading, I was able to kind of build up my trading to where it is today. And again, I always say this, right? In no means am I saying I've got a perfect way to trade, but I found a way that works for me, right? And I think that's what's most important. I say that to people all the time, right? It's not about trying to be the best trader, just trying to be a trader that can, fit a strategy that works for you, you know? I used to have the Master Ball. Huh? Oh, Master Ball. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, gotcha, man. Hey, NY Celeb. That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's just really hard to go through Al Brooks's content because it's so freaking dry. But if you guys follow me on Instagram already, you guys will have seen it. I posted it at the bottom. Actually, no, as usual, I should probably get my Instagram posted there. At the bottom of my feed there, I actually posted the rendition of the Al Brooks books that I like to personally read, and I like them just because they're more segmented in a way that's more digestible. Just because the books are very dry. Like the original book that Jake Ricci read was like, I could not get through that book. That was hard. Give me a second here, guys. I'm just logging into all my dashboards and stuff like that before I begin here, just in case I need to go through them with you guys. I basically bottom ticked that target, guys. That doesn't happen every day. I'm glad it at least hit the target, because you guys have seen almost every stream how often that damn thing literally is like a millitick away from hitting my target. Do you ever tilt? I do. I think tilt just looks differently for me now, right? Like I don't have the same kind of reaction that I used to have. Do I get like a little ahead of myself still? It does happen, right? Like I think that sometimes you catch any human being, right? If I mean, you catch me on a bad day, and it just kind of is what it is, right? So, Jay Sullivan, man, my man, I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. Good morning, Devrod. Andrew, nice, man, nice. What's your target on that long, dude? Wick off theory. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, this bounce is not ideal, that's for sure. But you're not completely like in danger just yet. Let's see how price reacts here, right? Let's see if we can hold beneath the VWAP. 926, eh? Oh damn, that's a pretty big recovery move on you there, on your end there, Andrew. For Zach's sake, I hope you don't get that. Zach's still in his short, man. He still wants his TP first. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. Zach, I mean, it's still on the table, man. I wouldn't lose hope just yet. If the market gods are listening, let my man Zach get his take profit before you give Andrew his take profit. Was the previous trade off the opening print? No, it was not. It was not off the opening print, no. I'll go through that in a bit here. I'm actually just going to grab my drink first. I'm going to grab my drink from my fridge here, because I'm going to need some hydration for the night. And then I'm going to do the chart review. Okay, guys? Give me 1 second. In the meantime, you guys know your assignment. I don't type it as much anymore, but 200 thumbs up on the stream for the 25K Tradeify growth account giveaway. Let's get those thumbs up, guys. Let's get those thumbs up. I just finished the trade here. I guess I should probably lock it in here. 2 mini trade trimmed 1 at 2R for about 15 points, and then closed out last con for almost 8R for about 51 points. Oh yeah, I should probably note the entry point as well. Entry was that 29,917.25. There you go. All right, be right back, guys. I'm just gonna grab my drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. For those who don't know, I'm actually my office setup is actually in my kitchen here. If I like point the camera that direction, my fridge is literally right here. So if you ever hear a stream of water, guys, when I'm on stream, I'm not taking a piss. I'm grabbing water or grabbing a drink. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I had that in my fridge. I was ready to go. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to water this drink down a little bit. It's a little sweet, actually. I'll be right back. Hold on. So I don't know if you heard that stream of water, guys. That was me pouring water into my drink, okay? That was not me peeing. What's up, big brother? No, I got a filter. Yeah, it's like this side of the room is like my headquarters, my command center. And then literally if you pivot the camera that direction over here, it's like all my snacks, my food, my fridge, everything is here. Yeah, man. Hey, Johnny, that's amazing, dude. Yeah, they get some pretty solid payouts. They're fast, man. They're on Rise as well. So, like, my longest payout was probably like 14 minutes, I think it was. My fastest was like 2 minutes. It was fast. All right, guys. Okay, I'm going to get started here. I'm going to get started with the chart review. As always, I'll do my usual introduction. All right, guys. So, Welcome to Project 365, gang. For all you newcomers here, my name's Alan, Azheng Trades. I'm the pre-London host of Project 365. What is Project 365? Well, Jake Ricci has basically assembled the Avengers here. And so there are 5 of us. I am the pre-London host. We got Ron G, who streams before me during Asia. We got Jake Ricci, who streams the New York session. And then we got Lamelli and Mitch, who do the afternoon session. We stream 5 to 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. So no matter where you are from around the world, I think we have something that we can offer you. And so we're hoping that you guys tune in often, drop likes and subscribe, and share it with anyone that you know, whether they trade or they maybe want to learn about it. We're here. And it's called Project 365 because we're doing this for at least a year. And then depending on how well this does for us, we might keep doing it for the longer term. So hence why I'm always asking for thumbs up on the stream. Hence why I'm always asking to share and subscribe, because the more that we can grow, the more reason it gives us to continue doing what we're doing here today, right? And with that, I am gonna go over the chart review, guys. And because I usually have the slower session, I'm more happy than to engage the chats a little bit more. Now, sometimes obviously when I'm doing a chart review, or if I'm doing in the middle of a trade, like intensively trying to manage it, I might be a little bit slower to respond. So if you guys are putting any questions in the chat right now, I'm not ignoring you right now. I want to do the chart review first for the group, and then after I do that, I'm more than happy to banter with you guys as much as you guys want. Tonight's 2 prop firms that I'm trading with is Take Profit Trader and 10-4. I already locked in my $2,400 on my Take Profit Trader Pro account just now, as you guys saw. Now, not the full amount was locked in on this specific trade. I did have a trade before this earlier on with my first trade. This was my second trade of the day. So just wanted to explain that as well, because obviously 2 mini contracts traded like that is going to make me $2,400 in one trade. So anyways, so with that, we'll dive right into this. I'm going to talk about the NQ here first, and I'm going to set an alert here at 860 because I know my man Zach has his price target here, and I'm rooting for him right now. All right, I'm going to go to the daily, or the larger time frame here, guys. So on the weekly time frame right now, you can see here, and I made this comment already before, we are bullish right now, right? We're bullish on the candle, but overarchingly speaking, we're still ranging. I'm going to talk about price and how well we could have traded, because we had some beautiful setups actually over the New York session. I always say this on every stream: even if you don't trade during my session, the things you will take away from my session will be tradable afterwards, right? And I talk about this every stream. I think this is my 12th or 13th week now, and any of the loyal guys in the chat can vouch for me when I say this. It happens often, and I always do the briefing every single day. So anyways, so we got the weekly time frame right now. I think we're gonna range here still. If we manage to close the weekly underneath this pennant here, which again I'll zoom in here on the daily now, then I think we have an ability for us to maybe actually fail and move lower. But until then, I'm just going to play in this range, because we did recover back into this range again. If you guys remember what I said during the last stream, I made a comment saying that if we could reclaim back into the trend line here, which is the pennant, then I'm open to looking for longs to long into the upper end of this pennant, right? And the reason why I said that was because for a while there, we were actually holding beneath the trend line, and that also offered some trades, right? And so I'm gonna go deeper into that, because some of you guys are brand new here and never seen the stream before. So I'll also talk about not just the most recent, but even the session before that, just so that you guys can see the correlation to what I'm talking about right now. On the hourly time frame, you can see here that we had set up a sell potential, and I took advantage of the sell setup here, as we can see here. I know, hopefully you guys can still see the candle bars. I don't want to move these things around too much here. Actually, you know, I'll just move just a little bit just for the sake. You can see here that we had the hourly sell off of the Globex here, which is obviously pretty solid, but we're still kind of like ranging. I don't think there's necessarily a clear direction of where we're trying to go just yet. I think we're just kind of playing within a range at this point in time, right? Going into the smaller time frames though, actually, hold on, sorry. Let me bring all this stuff back so I don't lose all of it again. Okay, going into the smaller time frames now. So I'm not going to talk about the recent. I'm going to talk about beforehand, okay? So beforehand, if you guys can see here, that blue line here was on Tuesday's New York session. You can see here, after we had double bottom retraced up here, we had traced right back down into the lows again of my channel of my area of interest down at the bottom there. Now, as we continued throughout the sessions, we came back, and this is what the most recent session that we took. Now, you guys already know the trades that I took yesterday, yeah. And so coming in after our stream, you can see here that over the London pre-market session going into New York, we did end up holding this channel off the opening print and the 200 EMA, as well as that pennant area. We moved all the way up, and then it created a short opportunity that we could have taken here at the channel that came all the way back down. And then as you can see here, this is what I was referring to. Because price moved back into this blue line, which is the inner side of that daily pennant that I had, it offered us a good opportunity. So the way that we bounced off the channel underneath here, basically we would have been a bottom tick here. But I mean, I wouldn't bottom tick the trade personally. That's just my opinion. But we can see here that we bounce off of here, and then we put in a nice potential higher low just above, again, the blue line, the VWAP, the 200 EMA. That reclaim was a signal for me. And so if I was at the New York session, that would have been a long trade that I would have wanted to take. And it would have been a beautiful one at that, because as you can see here, that basically moved like a lot. Like from that point on, that was about a 200-point trade to the upside. As always, when I say that, I don't mean that you should have held for 200 points. I'm just saying that there was an opportunity of 200 points. So whether you want to take 100 points or 50 points, something was there for us to take, right? Coming into today's session, you can see here that right before Tokyo's open, we basically had double topped already off the session here, and then we sank off the Tokyo Open volume, pushed us all the way down. And after that, we had our nice potential higher low retracement back up towards the channel, coming back up to here as well, setting in a nice support bounce as a higher low for us to continue further up. And now we're kind of back to where we are here now. So I want to talk about the short. And by the way, Zach, I still don't think that you are out of the weeds yet here on this on your trade. I still think your price target is still possible. So we'll see. In terms of short setups though, right? We came up here, again, we basically double topped that same area from the Tokyo Open, right? Came down, pulled back, put in basically a potential lower high again, coming in down into this area. What I liked about the setup that I was looking for was I was looking for this lower high underneath my channel, and we had multiple time frame of confluence. We had indicators and EMAs, and we got the FF indicator that's also in the background here, which I'll show you a little bit later on. But on every checkbox, you know, there may have been one or two things maybe missed at most, but everything was looking really good. So I took a stab, and it's not every day that I'm able to like catch a trade like this with such small risk, because this trade, as you guys saw earlier, I had 6.5 risk. It was a tight risk, right? But it worked out. I trimmed 2 contracts on that short trade. I trimmed 1 contract of 2 on that short trade, and I trimmed that for about 15 points there for about 2R. And then I held that last one, as you guys saw coming onto the stream. I closed that last one off for about 51 points, which was basically 8R on the trade. As you can, 7.92 to be exact, but I'm just rounding up that 0.8. That was basically an 8R trade, right? And so that was 50 points on that last contract. So in its entirety, that was about a $1,400 trade, which brought my total TPT Pro balance up to $2,400 in profit locked in, with the daily payout ready to go for tomorrow again. So that's essentially the short trade that I took, and that was the reason why I took it. Now, if you look behind me here, as I talked about, this is also the FF indicator. So this is a indicator that I subscribe to, so it's not a default one on TradingView. But you can see here as well, we had closed beneath the trigger line. We closed beneath the trigger line on the 5-minute, and we held beneath the trigger line afterwards as well as a retest, which gave us that additional conviction that I was referring to right there. So on top of everything else that I look for in the playbook for a short, I also had the FF indicator giving me that additional conviction for a short. And so that's why I caught it. So overall, pretty solid trade, catching it on that account. Quick update for you guys. My top step accounts aren't doing too well. Unfortunately, I do keep hitting daily loss limits on those accounts as of recent. I mean, I still managed to extract a solid 8K payout across the account, so it's still not bad. Like I said, I always talk about ROI and why I always take payouts. That's exactly why, because let's be real here, with 8K, how many evals can you buy, guys? You can buy a lot of damn evals, right? So anyways, so that's just that. But yeah, so I'm doing okay. I mean, it's just surviving here. TPT, I already gave you guys my update about my unfortunate trade that I took the day before, so I won't regurgitate myself again there. So yeah, I still got this TPT funded that I have right now, so I'm gonna try to get this to last for as long as I can, in hopes that I can get over that 30-day trading calendar period, and then hopefully I can activate some more funded accounts. The only other funded accounts I have is with 10-4, as you guys already know. I'm actually the first trader to get a payout from 10-4, and I did that all within, like, after getting funded, I got him within 48 hours. So I've taken 6 payouts with 10-4 already. So it's been a good ride. It's been a good ride thus far. Did you get your take profit? Did you move your take profit, Zach? I thought it was 860. Didn't you say it was 860, or did you move it up? Nice, Zach, my man. Let's go. Shout out to Zach, man. I was cheering for you. Now that Zach is out of his short trade, 29,868 just hit for me. Really? 29,860 is like down here. How did it hit for you already? Oh, because you're trading MNQ. Maybe it's because you're at MNQ actually, right? Is that why? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Interesting. Anyways, shout out to you, Zach. Glad you caught that. Now I know Andrew is in a long trade right now, so I'm hoping that now this moves up to what Andrew wants in the chat. But yeah, so anyways, that's my NQ trade breakdown for the gang. Okay, I'm just gonna catch up with the chat real quick here, and then I'm gonna go into the gold trade with you guys. Epictito. 10-4 is a new prop firm, so I've been recommending them. But between Lucid and 10-4, those are probably two of the really solid prop firms to start with. Price and rules are very flexible on both of them, so I'd recommend that. I'll actually give me a second here. I'll just send it over here to the chat because I know you guys are going to ask for it. I'm going to put in the Discord, the chat box here. That is the link for 10-4 trading. Use code RAKE. And you'll get 50% off your first 2 accounts if you've never traded with them yet. Ignacio, good morning. Good to see you, man. Should use MNQ for daily analysis so we see a clean chart. Should use MNQ for daily analysis. I always do mine on NQ, so. Bro, I can't even see the candles. How can you hide the levels for a second? Okay, that's probably pretty old. Holy crap, we are at 300 likes. This is the fastest we have ever gotten to 300 thumbs up. Man, I love you guys, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what that means, right, guys? That means we get to do two giveaways back to back. After this trade review, I'm gonna do the giveaway. Okay, guys, just give me a second here. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. Top Step was one of my go-tos for a very long time. I actually I started kind of dwindling away with them because there were too many changes in the rule. There were a period of time where they were changing the rules like every other week, so it was kind of getting rough. And I personally don't like daily loss limits on accounts. Do I use Tradeify? No, I'm maxed out with them already. I already secured a $100,000 payout like a year ago on them, so I can't trade with them anymore. And that's also because I can't move live because of where I live, so otherwise I would have been moved live a long time ago as well. Does 10-4 have daily payouts? Yes, they have a daily payout. That's actually where I got my payouts from. So just to show you guys my payouts quickly here. Right there. You guys see that? Oopsie, I zoomed in too much. Sorry, guys. I just realized my thing is like really off. Sorry, guys. There you go. you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those payouts were from daily payout accounts. And you can see here that I got all those payouts within 48 hours of trading with them. So yes, there is daily payout accounts, guys. Congratulations, Zach, man. I'm so happy for you, dude. How do you know when you sell and when you buy? I'll say it when I'm entering positions, and I will show you my live trade when I'm in them. That's awesome, Leo. That's freaking awesome. I don't use volume profile, but I am thinking about layering other things into my trading in Q4 of this year, but I'm not making any changes anytime soon. Philanthropist. No, I think every period of time has its challenges on the market. I don't look at certain months being super tough per se. Do I see more good setups coming? Potentially, yeah. I mean, a long setup might be presenting itself right now. But we'll see, though. I wouldn't. I don't want to hop into anything too crazy too quickly. What's your sauce? The 200, my bro. The 200 EMA? I just like it. I like it on the bounce with the 2-minute time frames, man. Did you take the short? Yes, I just did the trade review already. So yeah, for you guys who are just tuning in right now, I already did my full trade review on NQ and the trade I took and all that. So if you want to just rewind back, you could watch it, or you could wait until the stream's over and rewind it later on. What's the prop giveaway? It's on the screen, my friend. It's Tradeify. I have never touched Trade Day before. I'm not too sure, King Milton, on that one. Sanjeev, as a sim trader, every single prop firm will always have a cap out. Once you hit their cap out, you move live. If you can't move live due to your country's restriction and stuff like that, then that's pretty much you're done with them at that point. But I will always have good things to say about Tradeify because honestly, like, I had a great experience. Any prop firm that I've had good experiences with, I will always speak good about it. And just so you guys know, I have no affiliations with any prop firms. I always advertise code RAKE because that's Mr. Jake Ricci's code, but I have no affiliations with the prop firms. Honest, the truth for me is about whatever my experience has been like with these prop firms, I will speak positively. And Tradeify has been a really great prop firm, so. And they're continually growing too, so. How do you qualify for the daily payout accounts? What do you mean by that, Theo? You just purchase them. Purchase them and get them over the target. I don't trade crypto, my friend. Yeah, I'm not longing right now. I would need better confirmation. I'm not interested in longing yet. Are you finishing the eval for only 1 day? What does that mean? What's that for? Did I miss your original question? I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know why you guys are typing enter right now. I haven't even said I started the giveaway. Wait. Yeah, you guys need to stop spamming, guys. How's it possible that we're at 700 thumbs up? We don't even have 700 viewers. How is that even possible? That is some wild stuff, guys. I mean, I appreciate the love, but damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, well, you know what? I will do the giveaway right now because that's just wild, dude. All right, I am gonna start the giveaway here, guys. So I'll just type up in the chat here. I'm just gonna delete this at this point because there's no point. Okay, so to participate in the giveaway, thumbs up on stream, and type enter into the chat. All right, I'm gonna start the bot here, guys. Dude, I haven't even started the bot yet. Calm down, guys. Holy, you guys are like crazy. Okay, the bot's up now, though.
Whispers of love, stories untold. Fingers trace the edge of time, searching for peace, a rhythm to find. Falling slow, like the evening glow. Hearts could
Man, shorts be paying tonight. "21 seconds and we'll announce the giveaway winner, guys." All right, we are here now. Give me a second. All right, announcing the winner of the giveaway, guys. For this one, the winner is Pegasus Pat. Pegasus Pat, are you here? No more spamming, guys. No more spamming. We're already selecting the winner, guys. All right, Pegasus. There's my Instagram. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I will send you the giveaway code afterwards. Okay, that's a 25K traded 5 growth account. Congrats, man. Congrats. I'm just gonna put you in the tracker here. Actually, just give me a second here. Yeah, I don't know how that stuff works. I mean, yeah, it's totally a bot. If it's a bot thing, I don't know how to control that. So, but I know, as I promise, I will do another giveaway. I would say let's wait until 11, give it 14 minutes, and then I'll do another giveaway. Okay, guys? Just because I want to make sure, like, I don't want to like slam the chat here. I want to make sure we can chat with each other here. But I will do one in 14 minutes. Longs are risky at the moment, my man. Jay, so this question gets asked a lot, right? So because of where I am in Vancouver, Canada, I don't have options to move live, right? Because it's a policy restriction thing with CME or what. I don't know what the reason is. There's a lot of reasons for it, but no problem can. And I've shown the proof behind this because I've actually gotten emails from risk managers from different prop firms. They say the same thing. It is what it is at this point, right? But as a sim funded trader, you could only get so much because the prop firm doesn't benefit from you sim trading, right? They're just giving you money very much at that point. If I was a live trader, then there's no reason for them to ban me. They would want me as a live trader if that's the case, right? Because then I'd be making them money. So yeah, because of the situation for me, that's just what I mean when I say I'm capped out. So as long as you're not where I'm living right now, you're fine. You don't need to worry about stuff like that. And in the US and other parts of the world, you should have no issue being moved live with these prop firms, assuming that you're good at trading. BL trades, damn. Sorry to hear, dude. When did you enter your longs? How many days are you finishing your funded accounts? What does that mean? Yeah, Jay, I mean, if I'm maxed out, I wouldn't even buy an account. Technically I could keep buying if I want to, but I can't get paid out. Because if I'm maxed out with him, I'm maxed out with him. There's nothing else you can do at that point. No, I don't have any Pokemon cards. I actually gave up all my Pokemon cards like way long ago, like before I even graduated from high school, they were gone. Suthar, I personally, it's not my code, it's the rake code. It's right above here. Code rake will work for almost every prop firm. RT if rake doesn't work. But the prop firm that I've been talking a lot about because of the experience that I've been having with them, being, solid and all, is this one. Give me a second here. Jeez, where is this? Right here. 10-4 prop firm. So if you click on that one, that's the one that I was showing you guys earlier on the dashboard, the one that I said I got 6 payouts from them. Code rake will get you 50% off, man. Yeah, I can't short this right now. It's too it's not clean. It's not ideal. Peter, no, I'm not in any entry. I already exited my short trade earlier. So D8 with K8. So we can trade sim funded with prop firms in Canada. But so if you're in Ontario, Ontario is the only province in Canada that allows you to move live with prop firms based on the policies and rules of Trade Evade and Ninja Trader and all those guys. So if you're in Ontario, you can move live, but in any other province across the country of Canada, you can't. You automatically, once you get your max payouts with their sim funded phase, you're automatically gonna be basically capped out with them. Read the FAQs though. Every prop firm has them. It's all in their questions. I would choose select, Sajeev. Growths can be challenging at time, but they're amazing because they have 0 activation fees. So. Simplify. I'm actually really surprised that you got moved live so fast. But yes, if you did you hit 10K on all 5 accounts, like 50K in total? Because if you did a 50K in total, that makes sense that you got moved live. Simplify. JJ, the payout caps are very subjective and dependent upon how you trade. Like I've been moved to live with take profit trader many times, but of course when you get, if your accounts blow, you get moved back to sim funded, right? So yeah, 100%. It's a lot of people don't realize it, but honestly, Vernati, is it Vernati who asked that question? Who asked that question? Whoever asked about the short trade. It's hard for me to want to short this again, just because we're so close to the bottom of the low. I mean, what I would like to maybe see here is like maybe we can go like a break and retest for lower. I'd be interested maybe in taking a stab there, but yeah, not right now, man. Again, we don't have clear direction of where price wants to go, right? Like I'm naturally more biased towards longs at this stage, just based on where the larger time frames are, but we'll see. Simon, what's up, brother?
Every wave just feels the same. Lost in the
I'm always looking for other trades, but trades may not always present themselves, so. Simplify, that is so weird, dude. I've never heard that before. That is so weird that they did that. I mean, you know what? Maybe it's a compliment to you, dude. However you traded those accounts. I don't know. That's interesting. I've never seen that before, dude. I am not capped with TPT. I've gone back and forth with them. So right now it's primarily TPT and 10-4 that I'm trading with. I didn't trade with Alpha Futures enough, so I'm not capped with them in anywhere form. What is it? Top Step. I made a good amount of portion from them, but when they start changing the rules, I did slow down my trading with them. So they probably look at me as like an inactive trader almost to them at this point. I actually made like $100,000 in payouts last spring. I was in Asia. I remember I was in Asia. Over 4 weeks, I made like 100 grand trading Top Step. Oh yeah, I haven't even got a chance to go to the gold chart review. That's right. You know what? I'm just gonna finish up a couple more questions here, and I'll hop over to the gold review. Thanks for reminding me. I didn't realize that. I did my trade review already, Noah, on NQ. I'm gonna do gold in a bit. Which prop firms don't cap your payouts? No such thing. Every prop firm will cap your payouts. You guys, you need to remember that as a sim funded trader, you don't benefit the prop firm. So there's no reason why they would ever let you just keep taking payouts. Really, Zach? Interesting. Interesting, Simplify. Interesting. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with moving live, guys. TPT's live program is pretty solid. There's no intraday trail and drawdown. I don't think there's anything wrong, Ryan. There might be some prop firms you might not want to move live with, but to be honest, some of these guys are pretty solid, man. I mean, TPT is a good prop firm, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm going to do the gold chart review now, because I'm definitely overdue on that one. Summers, yes, I posted it on my YouTube and Instagram last year. I maxed out a cap payout. In total, I've done about $96,000 in payouts with Apex. All right. Let's do the gold trade review, guys. I'm going to ignore the chat for now until I can go through this trade review. So gold has been in a tricky spot. I haven't really been touching gold at all, actually, just because this is not very clear. I'm not, like, again, I know my high range up there and I know my bottom range, but based on the way the chart's been looking right now, I'm so indecisive. Like, you can see this, right? Like, what is this? We got a daily bear bar, then we gapped down. Then we closed off bearish still, and then we had a big bullish move up, and now we look like we're trying to move down again. Like, so I think that right now gold is just very tricky in this regard. You definitely need to wait for price to establish better on gold before even thinking about taking a trade. Like the hourly sell bar earlier, I guess probably would have been a nice short trade opportunity if anyone had the chance to take that. But otherwise, it's very indecisive, as you can see here, right? Like, yeah, I'm just looking at this right now. I'm like, I can't make much of what I would want to do with this. We don't have a lot of clarity at this point in time. I'm kind of like, I'd be just shooting for like a 2R tops on gold. I wouldn't be shooting for more than that. It's just too much indecision on the chart. Like right now, we look like we're trying to double bottom on gold for longs. Like that's what it looks like to me right now. Will we actually get a double bottom? I don't know. Maybe worth taking a look at it in the next 3 minutes here when the hourly candle closes here. I'm just going to take a look here on the epic indicator as well. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Just waiting for this to load up so I can see what's going on here. Yeah, a long on gold might be worth it here. This could be like a wedge breakout on gold. So if you wanted to take a shot at that, I mean, what would the risk look like here? Just need to take a look here. If we were to enter longs on gold right now, we would risk what, 7.5 points. And yeah, see, the risk is not ideal. It's too large of a risk for me to take. But longs look good on gold, guys. Right now. Yeah. Because we're double bottoming right now here on gold. We got a wedge here forming that we could break out of. That'd be ideal, which we are already kind of breaking out of this right now. So longs are looking good. But the thing is, from a trend line perspective, I feel like we have some resistance above here. I almost want to see a pullback one more time on gold. If we can pull back, here's what I'll try to see if we can get. This is like maybe me being too much of a OCD freak here. I'd like to see price move up here and then pull back. I'd like us to hold here and get longs. This is essentially what I want to see for longs. So let's see if we can get a pullback with a nice failure to go lower for longs on gold. I'm just going to set some price alerts here so I can be notified. Yeah, that's my thought process on gold right now, guys. Catching up on the chat. No, TPT still has intraday trailing drawdown. The only time you don't have intraday trailing on TPT is if you're trading their eval or their Pro Plus. But if you're in the funded states, there's intraday trailing. Trang Nguyen, I don't trade the New York session really anymore. That Jake Ritchie does that for the stream, so you can always tune into him. He's the GOAT after all. He's been trading for like 8-9 years now, I think it is. Yeah, he's the man to watch if it's the New York session. Longs on 750 for gold. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I chart everything manually. Nothing's automated on my screen. Yeah, the problem is though, Jay, is that like these likes, they're like bot driven though, right? Yeah, serpent cut. I know what you meant. We have, I mean, if we were to take a look at the daily Fibonacci retracement, we have probably a pocket spot at like 764 and 694, assuming we go down there. All right, so right now on gold, this pullback, do you see that, guys? Literally to the wick. To the wick, guys. I want to see us pull back more, though, in order for me to take an entry here. But yes, I am going to do another giveaway, guys. Don't worry. I'll start the next giveaway because I did say that I was going to do it at 11 o'clock. And it is 11 o'clock now, so... I'll start the bot. Musashi, Ohio gozaimasu. Bot is set up for the giveaway, guys. I would not touch NQ longs right now. Not yet. Too prelim, man. right. Let's announce the giveaway winner here, guys. Giveaway's over now, so stop spamming now. Giveaway's over. Stop spamming. Winner is Taran. Who's that? Taran Shudari. You got 20 seconds here to claim your prize before I give it to someone else. All right. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, my friend, and I will send you the code afterwards. Love Parade. No, you should be good, dude. You should be good. The live with a Lucid does work. They move you to Rhythmic Pro. I just hate Rhythmic Pro. I can't trade on it. But it technically does work. But it won't be on the platform that you're familiar with, though, especially if you've been trading Trade-of-8. Damn. Damn, NQ. You be melting. You took around 10,000 payouts, and then everything stopped working for me, and now I'll do everything. Can you give me? I mean, I don't know what your challenge is, though, Joseph. I mean, I hear you're having a lot of challenges there, but I don't know what's the cause of it. I mean, if you're forcing trades and you're degenning because you're trying to chase the hype of the 10K payout again, I mean, that could be the reason, to be honest. I have no idea, man. I have no issues going live. If I had the ability to go live, I would go live. Serpent God, I mean, I guess it depends, though. Some platforms do allow you to copy trade. Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with live. I mean, I don't know if anyone's having issues with live. I mean, I don't really know what your issue would be, because in the end of the day, you're being given capital to trade, man. $50K, Trina. Either $50K or $150K. Every country's different, Bodyguard. That's the tough part, right? So I'd be always cognizant about like tax comments on that one, just because of where you could be. Hey guys, I'm gonna pause the music here for a second, guys. Armani is in the chat here, and so he actually created a soundtrack actually for this session. So I'm gonna play it actually for the gang, and I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear this. I'm hoping it comes off okay on your guys' end, because I don't know how it's going to be. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? Just audio check on the music. Is it too loud? Quiet?
Clean white shirt, calm hands, sharp mind. He loves good food and fast cars. Then he takes it.
Hey, I'll start from the beginning. Now that the volume's better. So our man Armani in the chat created this, okay? Using AI, I presume.
Ellen from Vancouver moves when the market wakes. Bubble tea beside the screen. He reads the price, not the noise. Businessman in a clean white shirt, calm hands, sharp mind. He loves good food and fast cars. Then he takes it. London session, key unlocked. He sees the shift before it comes. 5-star time the trend by the candle glow. Knows when to hold, knows when to go. Risk kept high, plan stays firm. He lets the setup do the work from Vancouver to the open line. Bubble tea in hand, he makes it shine. He streams it live, the whole world sees. Great trade made, let the run begin. London session, key unlocked. He sees the shift before it comes. 5-star timing, no lost motion. He cuts and clean, then moves on. Allen, take the trade. Allen, win the day. London time, he knows the way. Allen, take the trade. No panic when the spread moves wide. No chase when the candles slide. He trusts the plan, trusts his eye, and leaves the rush behind. Allen, take the trade. Allen, win the day. London time, he knows the way. Allen, take the trade. Allen, strong and paid. Allen, sharp, all can't go the red. London made. Allen, take the trade. Allen, take the trade. Allen, take the trade.
Anyways, thanks, Armani, man. You're awesome for doing that, dude.
The sky bleeds orange, a quiet flame. Waves whisper secrets, they call my name.
Sing the song where we ride, but I don't even know what the lyrics are. That's like only the second time I heard it.
The horizon melts where dreams collide, and the colors fade to gray, but the echoes seem.
Voice of an angel? I don't think so, man.
Feel the beat, let it flow like a sunset.
All right. You know, that's the toughest part about trading, guys, is having the patience to sit here and watch a chart move and slug away and never really happen. That's the tough part, right, guys? So sometimes you gotta just have a little bit of patience and let the trade play out. You still looking at NQ there, Serpent God? Yeah, we're just selling, eh? I mean, it's worth watching to see if we do bounce here. I mean, that was the low of day, and we did have a lot of volume there here, so. Let's see, Serpent God. Let's see what we get. Maybe we tap that and we go bullish on the hourly for the London Open. Do I read any trading books? No, not really anymore. I mean, Al Brooks is pretty much it. I mean, I got books from like Mark Douglas and stuff like that, but I didn't really go through them at all. So, on my Instagram, I post the Al Brooks books, the trio. I'll just post it I'll post my Instagram in the chat there. You can always just kind of take a browser, gander down. I'll do one more giveaway at the end of the night here, guys, and I'm gonna give it to one of the OGs that's been watching my stream for a while. Yeah, Serpent God, 100%, dude. Masashi, hey, that's awesome, dude. You ever have your own channel? How come you cover for other guy? I'd rather watch you than the other guy. Luce Liu. Hopefully, by the way, I hope I'm not butchering your name here. I am one of the hosts. So, Rake Trades is the owner, and he's the network for Project 365 and the lead who kind of gathered all of us together. I'm one of 5 hosts. So, yeah, that's the reason why I'm here. Actually, I'm part of Jake's mastermind from like 3 years ago. Do I recommend setting up a trust? I actually like just did that for myself this year. I definitely, you know, did it. It took too long to get it done. Depends on what you're going through too, right? Like what your life situation is. It might not always make sense for people to do a trust. That's just something you have to just consult someone with, right? Oh, Loose Lou. Yeah, I do have my own channel. I haven't posted much there ever since I started the stream, just because I honestly don't have time to like produce content the way that I used to anymore. Just because I dedicate so much of it to my stream and everything as well. But my YouTube's right here, Loose Lou. I appreciate the gesture. Plur 90. I'm pretty sure it's like bot driven. We were just talking about it earlier. Pretty sure it's bot driven. Yeah, I mean, we are watching, right? We might get a sweep down here, man. We might. But you know what I would really like to see, guys? I don't even want to just see a regular failure to go low here. I almost want us to like get like a fake out, you know what I mean? Like a this, and then like come down and then get like shoot right back up. Like that's almost kind of the setup that I would want to see if we were gonna go for some aggressive longs. We'll see, man. We'll have to see, man. I'm not holding my breath here. The gold trade I kind of missed out on though. I mean, we didn't tag this spot though. That's the reason why I didn't really want to hop into this. But it bounced really nicely though, nevertheless. Do I provide trades? And I don't even know what tokenized US stocks is. I only stream this period, so I'm only streaming futures. If that answers your question, my friend. Would you trade at 25K on NQ/MNQ? How would you trade? I don't really understand your question. You just trade. You manage your risk, man. You manage your risk. Hey, Sunny Pell. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, based on my session, I wouldn't be able to trade that stuff, right? So, unless, is that like a Forex thing that you're asking about? Because I don't trade Forex either. So on futures, I don't think I would have access to whatever you're referring to. Unless I'm misunderstanding you, by the way. All right. Oh, crypto. Yeah, I don't touch crypto, Trippy Winner. No wonder I didn't really know what you were talking about. I don't trade crypto. I'm sure it's probably the same though. I mean, a chart's a chart, right? So, Phantom Love, good to see you, man. Wilson, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I caught my short trade on the day, so I'm a happy camper. I pay attention to both, J779. Yeah, totally in continuation. There's only a few spots I'm watching to bounce off of now. I have a black line here at 764. I've got 746. And then I got the 700. The 700 here on the channel. That's crazy. No problem, Trippy Winner. Copacetic. Are you in the Pacific time, Pacific Standard? Oh yeah, you're PSD. Yeah, there's opportunities. I don't think they're as great as like 5 to 8 though. But yeah, you still have opportunities. Otherwise, I usually find like the hour after the London Open's pretty solid. Gold is holding. Gold is holding. It's not the entry I wanted though. I missed. Like I would have really wanted price to retrace a little bit lower, but it is what it is, man. You can't catch them all. Yeah, BL trades, man. I mean, everyone has their reason for why they take the trade. I think the key thing is just learning from it and making sure you understand why you did it and what would you do differently next time, right? Power hour, not too much, man. Not too much. Power hour is not a good time for me, right? Because for me, that's 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is lunchtime. So I'm usually with a client around that time. Yeah, so 764 is a fib spot, actually, for those who trade fibs. I mentioned these spots more so just because I know all you guys have so many different styles of trading. 746 for me is a level, and then 700 is a channel for me. How many trades do you take a session? Depends, man. It depends on my account, depends on price action. I don't have a specific number per se. But if you were to ask, like, what's the maximum I would ever do? I'd probably maximum do 2 per account. King Milton Christopher. Are you talking about the 10-4 prop firm? Is that what you're referring to right now? Just want to make sure that I understand. Have you traded with 10-4 before? It should be 50% off. Because I got 50% off when I did it, and other people who used it as well. What do I consider the golden pocket? Now, I've heard that terminology before. Give me a second. Let me just Let me just mark it out here, and then I'll give you a better answer in a second here. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's what you're for. So usually for me, when I talk about fibs, Jay, I only, like, assuming that I use them at all, I only refer to the 50% retracement, personally. So I don't look at the 0.618 or the 0.78. I don't copy trade Sanjay. The only thing I have that's copy traded is Top Step, and that's just because of the platform. I'm not a fib trader, that's why. I'm not a fib trader. The reason why I reference 50% is actually less about the fib, although the fib can help you obviously map out where it is. I'm more interested in the 50% mark on a given chart move. Like if we have a very large move on the daily time frame, I will look at a 50% retracement. Not because of the fib, but because of just simply price. Because I'm a price action trader, right? Yeah, like that's exactly right. That's how I use it. I only use it on the larger time frames. I definitely don't use it on the smaller time frames. Right now, gold is respecting the FF indicator as far as trigger line goes. You can see here that we are holding beneath it at the moment. I do think there's still a long opportunity though. Like maybe we actually do come back to that spot. Let's see. Let's see what the chart does. So Jay, very similar to, I don't know if Serpent God is still in the chat here. He probably shares a very similar mindset to me, is my guess, right? I'm all about more risk over reward. So I don't care how much more money I can make on copy trading. I'm more focused on how can I preserve my capital. And that's more important to me. So naturally, I find copy trading a very mental inducing method of trading. And if you think about it in real life as an institutional trader or as a real trader, right, with your own cash, copy trading is not a thing. Like that concept doesn't even make sense, right? So I've developed my habits well before prop firm trading. So although I dabbled in copy trading, it didn't do well for me mentally. So I don't like copy trading personally. Noah's Ark. I don't know if you mean your personal banking account, but if that is what you mean, I mean, reality is, and I always say this, I've had many people come to me, try to apply to work with me as a student. And there are two conversations that take place. Either one, they ask for a discount, which to be perfectly honest, not only is that like disrespectful, to be honest, especially if the price is like very fair. I also think that if you are not in a good financial position, you really shouldn't be trading. Like you can trade if you want to paper trade, if you want to go about it, sure. But honestly, like trading is already very difficult. It's not good for your mentals to be trading if you're not in a good position. It's not good for the mentals, man. What is my usual profit per day? I don't have one. I know people like are always, and maybe it's the platform world that has kind of like induced the thought process for people. But profits for me on a day, it's going to be always different. I've had days where I've made $300. I've had days where I made $3,000. So it really just depends, man. Whatever the market gives, I'll take. It's probably my best answer, to be honest. I mean, I could look through a channel. I could look through like, well, not my channel, sorry. I could look through my journal and take a look at how often average trades are forming or what have you, but hey, that was pretty close, guys, that bounce. Zero profits. I take payout as they come, man. Always. BL trades, man. 100%, dude. 100%. That's what I'm saying, man. Financially, it's tough on the brain, man. It's tough on the brain. Mitch, my man, let's go. Get him, man. Get him. Let's see my average. I don't know, man. My trades are pretty all over the place, guys. For the person who asked me about how many average trades, like just to give you an example, I have weeks that I've had 18 trades, weeks that I've had 30 trades, weeks that I've had 50 trades, weeks that I've had 10 trades. Like it's kind of all over the place, man. I don't really focus too much on that. What's more important to me is that I focus on whether or not I hit my maximum that I can take in a trade. So it's 2 trades per account. So if I have a lot of accounts, sometimes I trade more, sometimes I don't. It really just depends, man. Nice, Mitch. Shout out to my man Mitch in the chat. He caught the NQ longs off 780 there. Very nice, very nice. That's pretty spot on. All right, we got a what? 26 minutes before London opens here. You can see that trigger line hold on gold, man. Pretty solid, dude. Pretty solid rejection. That is exactly why I didn't want to take the long. So I don't know how often this happens to you guys, and I'm going to explain it. When this happens, right, and you think like, okay, close enough, I'll take it. The problem with close enough is that close enough isn't your trade plan, right? If you got a trade plan when you trade, you should really follow it. And so for me, this was a very perfect example live on stream with you guys. I didn't get the tap that I wanted on that setup, right? So I didn't take the trade. And thankfully I didn't, because this would have wrecked me, to be honest, right? Yeah, man, being disciplined trader is not easy, man. A lot of people see it as like, oh, you missed your chance or yada, 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 or you're being too picky. But for us, man, when we trade our plan, we trade our setup, there's no regrets, man. There's no regrets. Because that same discipline and plan is what keeps us alive and keeps us going in the long term as successful traders, right? I think that's the difference between a boom and bust trader and a long-term sustainable trader. Yeah, so this would be interesting now, right? Could we bounce right here? So we've kind of reclaimed back above it, right? So we want to see if we could. Live to see another day, 100%. Isn't it funny the terminologies we have in trading? Dead cat. Watching gold here. May take a risk trade here with the break here. Entry for longs. Break of 24 maybe. 24.3, 24.4. Entry for longs. What is this? 24.5. Taking a look to see if gold can break this, guys. 100% Amen. I always tell people, you know, one of the best things you can do as a trader is record yourself and talk to yourself when you're trading. Because once you start saying things out loud, you realize how crazy you are. Nice, Musashi. Nice work. Still watching gold here. I'd like this to close bullish on the 5. I'd like to get a break above 4124.5. I take an entry there. I'm gonna take a long on gold. I'm gonna take a stab. I just need to measure out where I would want my stop loss to be. Alright, so I'm in gold right now, guys. I gotta switch to the other screen now because this is on my other prop account. And this is one of those trades where I am going to risk for more. Renati, man, take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, gold, you know, I don't know how often people trade gold, but gold can be very tricky. But I'm entering in longs here. I'm entering in longs at 4124.3 on gold. I'm going to switch to the chart that I'm actually live in the trade with. I just want to show you guys the visual here so that you guys can understand the concept. I'm going to have my stop loss at 4120.1, target 4131.9. I am going to switch over the chart here, guys. I'm just taking a look at the last couple things here before I do that. That's the trade that I'm in right now, guys. I might be wrong really fast here, though, guys. And the reason why it's risky is because we're holding beneath the 2-minute trigger line here. So I could be wrong very fast here. Originally, I was thinking about risking the low of the day, but I don't want to put in too much risk. And the reason why is because I want to be able to save enough capital for another trade on this account. By the way, this is my StoneX live account. If you guys are wondering why it looks so weird, this is different from the regular trading view. So if you look at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, this is StoneX Live. So this is a 10-4 account that I have, 1 of 5. Am I banned, Billy Gunn? Why are you asking that? I don't know. Why would you be banned? Yeah, gold's tricky, man. I will say that my long entry doesn't have all my boxes checked off, so this is like a B entry probably at best. But I wanted to see if we can play this out. If I flip over to the other, actually no, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm not gonna flip over until later. But right now it is, you know what, actually, I need to show you guys what I'm talking about, actually. It's literally spiking that spot though, guys. Right? So we're hoping that it holds, but we'll see, man. If basically that 2-minute trigger that's holding my trade down, if that fails, as in like it pushes back above it, then that's obviously going to work. But obviously I am it's not looking good at this very moment, so we'll see. Like I said earlier, I didn't want to put my risk beneath the low day, but I don't want to risk that much drawdown on this one trade. I'd rather come back at it later. A plus setup, multi-time frame analysis, top-down analysis, trend, structure, levels, reference points, binary risk. It's a flurry of different things. I have not tested it, no. NQ could be double bottoming here. What prop allows you to trade this much size of gold? I don't know. If you're asking me what prop I'm using right now at this very moment, this is 10-4. 10-4 prop firm. Market's going to open in about 17 minutes for London. $10-4 is a new prop firm, guys. Oh, I got stopped out. All right. That's fair, man. That was fair. There were a lot of things that were pointing downwards. That trade was very risky. 10-4 prop firm is right here. I just put the link in the chat there, guys. Let's take a look at the NQ chart. Yeah, all good. It's gonna be wild if gold actually runs after that, because it literally like ticked me out there. Yeah, the reason why prop firms had to put restrictions on gold was because when the metals were doing their metals runs, it like ruined the prop firms. A lot of the prop firms got like milked pretty hard during that period. Yeah, Kahoni, I mean, I remember you saying that last time. Sounds like there's a lot of prop firms that aren't available in your country, unfortunately. Python, sounds like you can risk a 6-point trade on a micro. Did gold literally tick me out? That's going to be a pain in the ass if that's actually what happened just now. Timing matters, Dice. Dice are out. Timing matters, man. Oh, 100% Serpent God. It is what it is, dude. That's the stuff that's always a pain. Interesting. Interesting NQ.
Shadows fade, I start to see a spark.
NQ longs would be interesting. This is a really random spot for me though. I don't know how I feel about it.
Every scar's a line I've drawn, every loss a breaking dawn. I've been falling, I've been torn, but every wound
Robert, really, eh? Shoot them some whatever, some specifics. Reach out to them, man. That seems odd.
through the silence, through the pain, a voice keeps calling my name. So
NQ longs are looking interesting here, guys. I'm kind of curious if what we're doing here is we're tagging the hourly candle hold that we had over the New York session there. We would need this hourly candle to turn bullish for us in the next 11 minutes here. Yeah, Serpent God, I wouldn't enter anything right this very moment. I'm just saying that we're shaping up for it, so be interesting to see what the hourly close looks like here. Ali, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Hopefully you and the fam jam doing good.
Streetlights blur a painted scene. Another night, a hazy dream. My heart, it hums a quiet
Who's the singer Elenium? I have no idea.
echoes, soft and low. Where did our feelings go?
What would the wrist look like on this? I'm not taking it, by the way. I'm just checking. Yeah, that's a pretty wide risk. Yeah.
Helps my spirit grow.
We're testing right now the 2-minute trigger line on the FF indicator.
Makes my life complete. You're the peace I know. My neon glow.
Are you up to speed? Yes, I am. Very much so. How much am I up this week? My trade log's not fully updated yet, but P&L wise, as of right now, without the most recent updates, I'm up about 25K on the week.
Whispers in the summer air. A silent promise hanging there.
Had some banger days, man. Some banger days. Some days when I actually managed to go full size 3 minis on certain trades, man, and they work out. It's good, solid. Usually with those trades, I'm usually shooting for like 2R, at least 2, so it makes it worth it. Yeah, that's why I said 2 earlier, JD VWAP. We got a double bottom forming right now, kind of holding back above that channel spot that we had there, which was the low of the Asia session. Bars are setting up right now. If this 6-minute candle, if this hourly candle, the next 6 minutes closes bullish for us, might be worth gandering for a long. Obviously, we wouldn't enter right away, but. BL trades, man. What are you looking for, man? Trying for gold long there, Ron? Did gold do me dirty? Is it actually bouncing? No, not 125K, just 25K. Nasdaq all-time open, bro. No idea what that means. VWAP, I have it on all my time frames. But I'm always executing on my 2, 5, and 15-minute time frames, though. Nice. Congratulations on passing your eval, dude. Hey, much love, Jolo. Much love. Yeah, I mean, I think that learning, I think in anything that we do in life, right, when we learn the theoretics, right, it's nice and it's helpful, but until you apply the theoretics, man, it's hard to find success, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, Ron, probably a safe bet, dude. Come on, man. How have you been doing, by the way? You're hilarious, dude. It's true, man. It's one thing to have the recipe. It's another thing to actually do it. Amon, have you traded with Apex before? I forget. Billy trades. I have no idea what you're entering on them, man. I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know if you're watching an old part of the stream right now or like what's going on here, dude. Yeah, 100%, Ron. Oh, damn. Yeah, it was a legacy account, Almond. It was a legacy account, that's why. But Almond, the reason why I was asking about that was because I said in the beginning, earlier on in the stream, that I was going to give one account away to a loyal follower who's been watching my stream for a very long time. So I've done it a few times already. And Almond, you've been watching my stream since the beginning as well, man. Much love to you, dude. So I'm just letting you know that I am actually selecting you as the long-term follower for the giveaway. So Amin, if you can actually hit my DMs up, man, that'd be great, dude. Hit my DMs, brother. I know you already have me on Instagram, so I'm giving you a 50K, and don't worry, it's not intraday trailing. It's a 50K end of day drawdown account. So it has a daily loss limit, but it's not intraday at least. So congratulations, dude. Thanks for tuning in since the very beginning with me, man. I remember all the names that have been following me for a very long time now, so much love, brother. All right, London's opening up now. What are we going to do here? We're going to hold and reject this 2-minute trigger line on the NQ. Or we're going to blast off to the upside. I don't like gold's hourly close. That's gross. Yeah, it's late where you are, man. No doubt. I guess gold's not playing out after all, eh? Look at that. We'll see. I mean, the hourly candle's quite bearish, man. I definitely don't like that one. NQ, on the other hand, though, is indecisive, to be honest. I want to see how we hold here. This was the old Asia lows, man. Anywho, you guys got anything else for me, guys, before I hop out of here, man? I am done for the night here, dude. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and for the crazy bot driving thumbs up, man. I've never seen that many thumbs up on a stream. Not, at least not on my stream, sorry. Yeah, usually, guys, my last piece of advice for London here is, like, honestly, I usually don't trade the London Open. I often will wait and see after the first hour what London does, and then I will enter my trade. That's usually what I do. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful weekend, guys. If you guys are still trading tomorrow during the New York session, definitely tune in to Jake Ricci, the GOAT. He will be trading tomorrow, and LaMelo and Mitch will close off the weekend here for us. So 10-4 is still too new of a prop firm, man. They don't have anything for giveaways for me right now. So if I get anything though, I absolutely will give it to you guys though. All right, guys. I will catch you guys later, man. You guys have a wonderful night. Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys Sunday night or Monday night, depending on which time zone you're in.